Hey, what's up? How's it going, folks? Welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. This is Female Dwarf Noble Rogue, episode 33, and it's been a long time since I've uploaded. I'm so sorry. I've been so busy lately. So let's recap a little bit here. We just finished the Dalish Elf campaign. We just finished the Brazilian Forest and the werewolves and the Lady of the Forest and all that business. And so we're back here at camp. It's nighttime. It's time to go to sleep after a long, hard day's work. And we're going to talk to a few party members. And then we're going to go to bed. So I believe Zevran and Wynn and Liliana all have something to say. And then we can unload some inventory. And then we can go to bed. So let's get a move on here. Let's get started on this.
What say you?
Care to answer some questions?
By all means.
What is your opinion of the Dalish?
I know little enough of the Dalish other than the fact that my mother was one, or so I was told. She had fallen in love with an elven woodcutter and accompanied him back to the city, leaving her clan behind for good. And there, of course, the woodcutter died of some filthy disease, and my mother was forced into prostitution to pay off his debts. Oldest tale in the book.
Zevran, that's horrible.
Is it? It seemed normal enough a tale growing up. No different than the other elven boys in the whorehouse. I didn't know my mother either, of course. She died giving birth to me. My first victim, as it were. We were all raised communally by the whores. It was a happy enough existence, ignoring the occasional beating. Until eventually I was sold to the crows. I brought a good price, so I hear.
I'm so sorry for you, Zevran.
That's very kind of you to say, but it is not necessary. It could have been much worse. Shall I tell you about what happened to the other whorehouse boys who did not fetch a decent price with the crows? Surely your life has not been so idyllic. People like you and I are not the product of happy lives of contentment, after all.
You can say that again.
My original point is that my mother's Dalish nature was always a point of fascination for me. Through all the years of my crow training, the one thing of my mother's that I possessed was a pair of gloves. They were of Dalish make, I knew that much, and beautiful. I had to keep them hidden, of course, as we were not allowed such things. Eventually, they were discovered, and I never saw them again.
Has there been no joy in your life at all?
Oh, there has been plenty. To tell the truth, it is because I expected nothing more. Still, even I eventually thought that it would be better for me if I ran off to join the famous Dalish when one of their clans drew near Antiva city. Naturally, the reality did not live up at all to the fantasies I had constructed as a boy, staring at those gloves. But such is life. Come, enough talk of the Dalish. Let us move on.
Okay. Got a little bit of approval out of him for that, and that reminds me of something we have in our inventory here. He just told us a story about Dalish gloves that belonged to his mother. So we've actually picked up a gift from the Brazilian Forest, I believe. Dalish gloves. We're going to give them to Zevran. He has a comment to say, and we'll see what happens here. We got to choose. Okay, there we go.
Gloves? You're giving me gloves? What for?
They're Dalish gloves, like your mother's.
Maker's breath. You're right. It is like my mother's. The leather was less thick, and it had more embroidery, but these are very close, and quite handsome.
You're welcome.
Do I seem surprised? Perhaps I am. Still, I appreciate the fact that you even thought of me. No one has simply given me a gift before. Thank you.
Okay, so because of the mods I use, the gloves he's wearing are actually better than the Dalish gloves. And because you just gave him a gift, he's like, oh, these are great, and he puts them on. You know, I want to wear them right now, you know. So we're just gonna see there, improves backstabs, and then this one has +3 defense. So these are slightly better, so it's okay. It's the thought that counts, right? And I believe that's all he has to say. So let's go over and talk to Wynn real quick.
Thank you so much.
This is about Denerim, I presume?
Yes, you led me to Denerim. You persisted, even though I was sure all you were going to find was a dead end.
Well, it always feels good to get a resolution. I'm glad I could help.
I will never be able to repay you for what you've done for me. Finding Denerim allowed me to bring that chapter of my life to a close. I feel free. A great weight has been lifted off my heart. This moment, it feels like the moment before the sunrise, when all the world is still, holding its breath, waiting for first light. I can stop thinking about my past and look forward to the future. Thank you, my friend. You will always have my gratitude.
So poetic, Wynn. Okay, we didn't get any approval there, but I suspect it's because we're already at 100% approval with Wynn, which is true. We're already at 100. So, and now we have Leliana has something to say.
I was just thinking about what happened to the elves, and I'm reminded of a song sung to me many years ago. It was when my mother died, and this wise elven woman comforted me and told me that we shouldn't fear death or hate it. Death is just another beginning. One day, we must all shed our earthly bodies to allow our spirits to fly free.
That is comforting.
It's a beautiful sentiment, I think. One that brings peace and hope to the grieving.
Wow. Okay, so we had a nice little conversation with Zevran, had a few prophetic and poetic words from Wynn, and we had a nice little song from Leliana. So nobody else has anything to say at this time. So I'm going to walk over here, talk to to Bodan.
If there's anything I can do for you, please, please tell me.
Let me see your wares, Bodan.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Okay, we just need to get rid of a few things here that we don't need. Clear up some inventory space. Okay. We'll keep those swift sabs. They come in handy sometimes. Get rid of the death root, deep mushroom, and the elf root. All of those are important. We will buy them back later. We can get rid of all of these weapons that we don't need. And the Dalish gloves that we gave to Zevran, we can sell those now. It's the thought that counts, like I said, you know, so he was wearing better gloves anyway. You know, it would make for, like, a better scene right there if they were actually upgrades. I wonder if there's any way I can mess around, modify the game to make those an upgrade. Probably. Okay, all of these robes here, I'm just going to go ahead and keep them for now, because I'm not really sure which is better, and I don't feel like figuring it out right now, so I'm just going to keep them all. We can sell all these runes. And then all we have left is, looks like gifts, I think. Oh, we have some emerald and some sapphire and some topaz, some malachite, trade manifest, and a songbook and a werewolf pelt. And we've got a large clear natural crystal for shale. Okay, what does she have on? Oh, she has the green ones on right now, so I could have given that to her, but oh well, that's okay. I'll outfit her with something when I take her on a mission. So I think we should grab a quick save and go to bed. Do you want someone to share your bed? Yes, invite a companion. Invite Alistair. Okay, so here we are. It's morning time. We're well rested. Let's grab a quick save there, and let's just go ahead and head out to our next objective. Want Alistair?
Yes.
And Wynn?
Yes.
And Zevran?
Yes.
Okay, we're camped outside of the Brazilian outskirts here, so our next objective is to head up to Denerim. So let's head on up there and see what happens. Little cutscene.
Sire, I have more news. Oh, yes. Well, it seems that the fighting has gone
Enough.
exactly as you...
I would like to know what you intend to accomplish, Father. Should we not be fighting the Darkspawn instead of each other?
The nobility should be brought into line and then the Darkspawn defeated. This is no true blight, Honora. Only Kaelin's vanity demanded it be so.
Beg pardon, sire. But blight or no, we may not have the manpower to face the Darkspawn soon.
Kaelin approached your legions for support, did he not?
Never! Marek and I drove those bastards out! Not roll out the welcome for them now!
We need help, Father. We cannot deal with this crisis alone.
Ferelden will stand on its own! I will lead it through this, Honora. You must have faith in me.
Did you kill Kaelin?
Kaelin's death was his own doing.
Okay. Gotta get buffed up. Okay. Bump into Alistair there, and bump into Wynn, straighten them up. Come on, straighten up. There you go. Now everybody's nice and straight. Let's quick save it right here. Okay, so let's just move on.
Message for you, milady.
What?
More things to deliver. Goodbye.
Okay. Got a little anonymous letter there.
Foul and corrupt are they who have taken his gift and turned it against his children.
They shall be named Maleficar, accursed ones. They shall find no rest in this world or beyond.
I was getting to that bar.
And after much sweat, blood and toil, her labors ended, and the world marveled at what she wrought.
Okay, had a quest to turn in there. Don't have any other business back here. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we have a mage. Yep, we have a mage collective quest to turn in here.
A little something extra for friendship.
Hey, his lips weren't moving. That was weird. Okay.
Thank the Maker, my brother and his family made it out alive.
Pretty sure we've read this already, but let's go ahead and read it again. Grey Warden poster, it says. Don't believe the lies. Friends of the Grey Wardens assemble. Continue. The hidden pearl holds the key to resistance. The griffins will rise again. Continue. Okay. So it's a little letter, and it's actually a trap. It's supposed to make you think that there's a resistance that believes that the Grey Wardens are innocent, which they are. But it's actually a trap to get us to come and lure us to a place where some mercenaries can kill us. But that's okay. Spoiler alert. I know. That's alright. I want to talk to this Sir Landry here. Get this out of the way.
I recognize you. From Ostagar. Andraste's blood. You're a Grey Warden. Duncan's apprentice. You killed my friend. And good King Cailan. I demand satisfaction, sir.
Logan's charges against the Wardens are false.
So you would compound slander on top of treason? You dare smear Terran Logain's word?
Use your wits. The Wardens would never help the Darkspawn.
I do not like your tone, sir. But you may be right. I may regret this, but I cannot duel someone who may be guiltless. Leave, Warden. If I find proof, we will meet again.
That's a wise decision there, Sir Landry. You will not find proof, but if you do, and you raise your blade, you will regret it. Don't go around threatening people and stuff. Okay, now, I'm not exactly sure what we've done, what we haven't done. Let's just, oh, we have a quest to do over here. Let's do this. This is a quest. We picked up a small painted box in Irving's office in the Mage Tower, and there wasn't a whole lot of explanation. It just told us to meet friends of Red Jenny in Denerim, so that's what this is all about right here. It says the door opens a crack in response to your knock. There's a light breeze, like a change in pressure. Present the small painted box. A large shadow nods. A pouch of coins appears in exchange. The door closes. That's it. And there's no explanation beyond that, because BioWare likes to put little mysteries in their games sometimes. And I find it adds flavor. I enjoy it. Neat little mystery. Not sure if we have any reason to actually go in here yet. I don't think so. Let's go into the bar.
Maker's blessings upon you, Warden.
Okay. Just making sure this guy doesn't have anything for us. Okay, let's go in here. Oh, hello.
You hear about a note? Maybe we have some things we can talk about.
Just see the conversation stays civil. If this is a trap,
Zevran, is it? You are Talisan's responsibility. Other crows may try to kill you, but in my eyes, you're already dead. So, you are of no notice. But the Warden here, she is of great interest to me.
But you were hired to kill me.
I can't stress enough that I wasn't hired to do anything. An associate was, and he's failed. And failed badly.
I'd like to see you do any better.
Do you take me for a fool? That's a contract I'd never take. A client can always hire more help if the job isn't done the first time. But I am hoping we can make sure that doesn't happen.
Zevran, is this true?
I've only heard of the one time the entire House of Crows was hired for a job. A princely sum changed hands, and an entire noble family died. Not one soul survived. Ignacio has the right of it. Generally, it is one master, one job.
Okay. I'm listening.
Ferelden is a busy place. Blight, civil war, other mayhem. Lots of people not getting along. Sometimes they really don't get along. Maybe want to do something about it. The people that handle that sort of thing can get real busy.
So you're hiring help?
You could say that. Not many people we can turn to. So, someone that's crossed our path and lived, well, maybe they could help out. Make some coin. Everyone wins.
How does this work then?
I hand you a scroll. You read it, you learn about someone interesting. If you find out something happens to him, something unfortunate, then if we talk again, I give you money for letting me know.
I don't like the sound of this.
You don't like what's on the scroll? Don't do anything. Maybe he has an accident and someone else tells me all about it.
Don't worry, Win. We won't kill anybody that doesn't deserve it. Okay, let me see what this guy has to say here. Why all the innuendo? We both know what this is about.
You can never be too careful. Can you blame someone for being circumspect?
Not really, no. Alright, if I do this for you, I want no more crows after me.
That I cannot do. One master has a contract on you. But if you help us out, maybe if that master asks for help, he'll just get silence. Yes?
Okay. Alright. Hand me the scroll.
There you go. Makes for fine reading.
You're a cautious little weasel, Ignacio. What's your angle? If you're playing us false...
My dance is not for you. I need to be real honest sometimes. And I can say I haven't asked anyone to do anything. I've just given someone something interesting to read.
And you think that will save your hide when they nail it to a wall?
You are already dead in my eyes, whoreson. Take care that I don't learn otherwise. If that's all, luck be to you.
Okay. Win disapproves, but only one. That's okay. Okay. So he wants me to kill Paydon. Alright. So let's go do that. I'd like to grab a quick save here. Okay, so now we can head on out. So, I don't know if you remember or not, it's been a while since we've been to a town called Lothering. It was right after Morrigan joined the party. We went to a camp, and then we went to a town called Lothering. And there was a knight there named Sir Donald inside the chantry, and Alistair knew him. They knew each other. He was from Redcliffe, and we had a note from a dead Templar that we met on the road before we had a little run-in with some bandits. And let me show you here, actually. We'll go back to Lothering, and it was called A Fallen Templar. It says, Sir Donald knew the fallen knight Heinrich, and has taken the locket and the note. Anyways, in that note, which it's here under notes, a note from Sir Henrik. Is it Henrik or Heinrich? I don't know. It says, so many of the fellow knights have been searching for the urn. Surely one of them must have found Brother Genetivi by now. Still, until I hear that all is well, I must proceed as planned. Brother Genetivi holds the key to finding the urn of sacred ashes. We always knew this, but I believe I now know where Brother Genetivi lies. I have been to his home in Denerim and found the trail, and I am amazed that the other knights have not done likewise. Unless they have. No, it is best not to get caught up in thoughts of conspiracy. Sir Donald awaits my report in Lothering. I must go to him immediately and report what I have learned. Should anyone find these ramblings, all I ask is that he be informed of my fate. I pray that he complete what I cannot. A note from Sir Heinrich of Redcliffe. Okay, so that was the note. We gave it to Sir Donald. Sir Donald said he knew all about it. He knew what we were talking about. And the note mentions Brother Genetivi and his home in Denerim. So we should know about this already, but when we walk in here and talk to Waylon, our character plays dumb and says, who are you? Who's Brother Genetivi? Well, the truth is, we already know, but for some reason the game is not behaving as if we know already. But let's go in here and take care of it anyway.
Yes? What are you doing here?
Brother Genetivi, I presume? That's one of the choices when the game acknowledges the fact that you already know what's going on here. But for some reason that option is not here. The game doesn't acknowledge that we know what's going on with this whole Brother Genetivi thing, when clearly we have the note, we read the note, we know what's going on, but whatever. We're gonna say, who are you?
My name is Waylon. I'm the assistant of the scholar Brother Genetivi. This is his house.
Oh, okay. Who is Brother Genetivi?
He's an eminent scholar and researcher who serves the Great Chantry. When you first came in, I was hoping that you had news of Brother Genetivi. Wishful thinking, it seems.
News? What news are you waiting for?
I haven't seen Brother Genetivi in weeks. He sent no word. It's so unlike him. Genetivi was on the trail of the urn of sacred ashes. I fear he has gotten too close to the truth.
What do you think he's discovered?
I don't know. He was very excited when he left and said he would be back with all the answers. Perhaps the urn has been lost for a reason. I pray for Genetivi's safety, but hope dwindles with each passing day. I tried to send help, but some knights came from Redcliffe looking for him not long ago. I sent them after Genetivi, and they too have disappeared.
How do you know they've disappeared?
Well, they haven't returned, and they sent no word either.
Are you so close to those knights? Why send you word?
I don't know. After what happened to Genetivi, can you blame me for thinking the same thing could happen to the knights? Perhaps I am just a pessimist. I hope I am wrong.
Genetivi was close to finding the urn. I should help him.
Now don't ask me where they went. You'll go after them. And what if ill luck should befall you too? This search is a curse on all of us. Some things are not meant to be found. I know that now.
I'm willing to risk it. Tell me where he went.
So be it. All he said before he left was that he would be staying at an inn near Lake Kalinhard, investigating something in that area.
Okay, good. I'll head for the inn immediately then.
Good luck. May you find the answers you seek.
Okay, now let's have a look around. Little codex there. Little codex here, if I can get a hold of it. There we go. And we'll walk back here.
What are you doing? You're not supposed to go in there.
What? Why not?
I'm sorry, but that room is not for guests. It's full of books and papers, and I'd rather they were not disturbed.
Genitivi's research into the urn? I'd like to see it.
I said no. Genitivi was a very private person.
You're hiding something. I want to know what it is.
No, don't touch that door!
Aha!
I think I have some blood on me.
Totally one-shotted him. Alright, now we can go in here and see what he was hiding. Genitivi's research. Aha, a corpse. The body of the real Waylon. So that wasn't really Waylon out there, that was an imposter. Shame, shame, we know your name. Okay, we're gonna quick save. Okay, so we can head out now. Do we have this quest yet?
What is it? I have work to do.
I have a note here from your master.
What does it say? I knew this would happen. Just when I was starting to get good. Well, thanks, I guess.
Okay. Is that a Mages Collective quest? Let's look. Mages Collective. Notice of termination. Find the remaining apprentices and give each of them a notice of termination. 2 of them can be found in Denerim. The other one is procuring a slightly rarer item from Orzammar. Alright. So the other one is in here.
Yes, make it quick.
I have a note here from your master.
Strange. Let's see this. I knew it! I gave that man the best 7 weeks of my life. Well, I guess he won't have me to push around anymore. Ha!
Okay, that's 2 out of 3. And I don't think there's anything else in here for us at this time. So we'll wait for him to walk out the door. And then we'll go ahead and leave. Actually, you should probably quick save. Always quick save before you go through a loading screen in this game. You never know when it might crash. Okay. So I think we can head on out of town now. We're going to go to the Pearl.
Man and never.
Just want to check the map here. What's this? Mages Collective Liaison. Dump site.
To rule over. Foul and corrupt.
Did we finish we must have finished a quest for the Mages Collective. You have delivered all 3 notices of termination. return to the Mages Collective for a reward. Oh, apparently we already got the one in Orzammar. Okay, we must have done that when we first went there with Sten, and when we first went to pick up Ogren. Okay, cool.
Take this. You've earned it.
Okay, so that was we just turned in a quest there and finished that. Alright, so now we can...
One death. There is but one God.
We can head on out of town here. Let's quick save before we leave. Okay, we're going to the Pearl, one of Denerim's fancier brothels. We have business there. Uh-oh. Alright. I think we're in trouble here, but I'm gonna grab a quick save. And unfortunately, in between these two stone tower-like things here, where there's a little... Let's see if I can point the camera up. Yeah, okay. There's two stone towers here with a little archway that we're looking at. There's actually a tripwire in between those two that's going to set off a fire trap. And the bad thing is the triggers where you can disarm the trap are actually located inside the stone pillars. And so, as far as I can tell, it's impossible to actually disarm this trap. It's just impossible. So you can come up here and you can change the view of the screen, and you can manipulate the camera to a point where you might be able to see it. Not having much luck here. I can see the tripwire itself. Let's see if I can get the... I can't get the camera down inside the tower. Anyways, you'll just have to take my word for it. The trap is there, the tripwire is there, and unfortunately the triggers where you're allowed to disarm it are inside the stone. So it's impossible to disarm it, which really bothers me because I know that there's XP available for disarming it, and plus I just hate tripping trap triggers. It just makes me angry. Anyways, we have I think you know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna set my party up here. Uh-oh. Trouble. Alright, so what we have to do is we have to tell the entire party to get up here on this landing. And then we have to tell them to stay put. And then I'll go grab... Oh, hey, here we go. They already started coming. Get him, Alistair. Whoops.
As you desire. We must strike.
I can't see. Oh, chopped his head off. Oh, chopped his head off. Okay. So that takes care of the first group. We still have that trap. I hate setting off that trap. I wish there was a way to disarm it, but there just isn't. So we'll just run through it, I guess.
Oh! Of course.
Oh, chopped his head off. Chopped his head off. Getting lots of decapitations here. It's quite satisfying.
Play with me. Be awesome.
Okay, nobody died. That's a good thing. Alright. Got a couple of chests here to unlock.
Lovely.
Okay. Now we can explore now that the threat has been neutralized. This is the door we came in. There's nothing up there. There's the trap trigger, or the tripwire rather. There's nothing over here. This is not a real door. Okay. This looks like an exit. We've already got a chest over there and a chest over there. This is also an exit. And there's nothing up here. Okay, we can leave.
Of course.
Finish our trip on the map here to the Pearl. Okay. Here we are. How about a quick save? There's the Hooded Courier. I wonder if we're on that quest yet.
Touch nothing. I don't think they clean the surfaces in this place very often.
Why do they call it a brothel? There's no broth. Or is there?
Ah, I grew up in a place such as this. They say you can never go home again, but for 10 silvers an hour, you can get pretty close.
Okay, we're not on the Hooded Courier quest yet. Huh. Trying to remember which quest that is. But that means we'll have to make a trip back here eventually to talk to that guy once we do finally get that quest.
That scamp Kylon sent you, right? Glad he hasn't forgotten about us. The mercenaries are right there. If you're here about other things, just speak up.
Ah, that voice. I love that voice actress. She is awesome. Okay, so... I guess... Do you want to go ahead and get this out of the way? Maybe we should. Maybe we should go ahead and get this out of the way. I usually save this for later, but I think we're high enough. What level am I? 16? Yeah, that's probably high enough.
Turn around and walk, stranger. This affair is for white falcons only.
By order of the guard, vacate the premises.
Get a load of this guard. You're telling us what to do?
That's exactly what I'm telling you to do. Now go.
You aren't no common guard. You're with All How, aren't you? Men, let's clear out. Don't want to get on Locane's bad side, do we?
Tell Kylon I owe him one.
You're welcome, Sanga. I'll tell him. So yeah, no, we are not with Arl How. But, I just wanted to use an intimidation there instead of a persuasion. So, it doesn't matter what you say to those guys. They plan an ambush on you the next time you see them anyway. It doesn't matter what you say. Unless you fight them here in the whorehouse.
Stop playing games, Isabella. We want our money.
I think you forget who you are speaking to. I will give you a chance to leave quietly.
You brazen hussy. Someone needs to put you in your place.
Another great voice actress.
She's too good.
Be off with you now, and be glad I only took from you your gold. Fools.
Okay, so this is totally unnecessary because we've already unlocked the duelist specialization, but it's a fun little conversation, so let's just go ahead and do it.
And look who we have here. Come to apologize for leaving me bereft of my lord husband and then vanishing without a trace.
You know it was just business, Isabella. Business that turned out well for you, I see. You inherited the ship, I take it.
I suppose I never did like the greasy bastard. And the siren treats me far better than she ever did him.
You two know each other?
Indeed. This is Isabella, Queen of the Eastern Seas and the sharpest blade in Lomerin. And Isabella, my dear, you will no doubt be amused to discover that I am traveling with a Grey Warden.
A Grey Warden? Charmed.
So you're the captain of a ship?
Yes, the Siren's Call. My pride and joy. She's seen me from my own Ravane and the Isle of Lomerin to the coast of Parvolan. All I need is my ship and the wind at my back. And once my men have had their fill of the pleasures of dry land, we will be off again. We are getting as far away from this blight as possible.
You're an excellent fighter. Why are you running away?
I'm not going anywhere near the blight, and you'd get away too if you had any sense in that pretty head of yours. The way I see it, I can sail as far away from it as I need to, even to the other side of the far Anderfels. The sea will look after her own.
As a Grey Warden, I do not have that luxury.
Ah, of course. You have a duty. If you do save us all, sweet thing, I shall return to thank you personally.
Where did you learn to fight like that?
I have picked up skills from many different places, and turned them into a method distinctly my own. Speed, not strength, is what is essential. I call myself a duelist because I honed my skills in duels with warriors I encountered over the years.
Will you teach me how to be a duelist?
An unusual request, coming from a fearsome slayer of Darkspawn. I am flattered that you wish to learn from me, sweet thing. It will take you years of practice to achieve true mastery of the style, but I can teach you the basics. I do, however, wish to get to know my potential student better, so we shall call for a drink, and you will honor me with a game.
Alright. What game?
Have you ever played Wicked Grace? It is easy to learn, but difficult to master. You must watch your opponent's moves as carefully as your own. Before we start, the cards must be shuffled. Shall I, or would you like to?
You shuffle.
Very well. There. That should be sufficient. 5 cards each to start with, and may the cleverest player win. Is it my turn again?
I'm going to continue playing.
Oh, I think I'm going to win this round.
And then I'm going to use my cunning, because that is my highest attribute on this character. Now, if you end up in this situation on a warrior, and your dexterity or your cunning is not high enough, or if you end up in this situation on a mage, and you lose the card game to her, I think more than twice in a row, if Liliana or Zevran are with you, I think they can help you win the game. So anyways, I'm going to use my cunning. Wait, you just drew a card you discarded before.
You mean this card? Your memory is impressive. You have proven yourself quick and resourceful, and I would be honored to pass my skills on to you.
I'm just going to say there's a couple of options here where you can set up a 3-way, a menage a trois, if you will. But I'm just going to say teach me now.
Come. We will need some space for this.
There's quite a few funny reactions depending on who you have in your party, so on and so forth. It doesn't actually show the action, but if Ogren's with you, I think he passes out. Okay. So we're done there. Let's just talk to her one last time, just for fun.
I don't think there's anything else I can teach you. Perhaps tell those you meet where you learned what you know.
Yep, we'll tell him, Isabella.
So, you know that I'm a Templar, right?
I believe what I heard was that you were not, in fact, a Templar. You were trained as one before you became a Grey Warden.
That's right, but I still have all the abilities of one, of course. That doesn't make you nervous.
Should it? I am no apostate. Perhaps you should be directing this question at Morrigan.
She claims not to be afraid of me. Or anything, really. But you've had more experience with the Templars than her. I know how mages can sometimes...
The Templars serve a function, and a necessary one. If what has happened at the tower proves anything, it is that we mages can be dangerous, even to ourselves.
That's one way of looking at it.
And regardless, you seem like a decent enough young man. If you decide to slaughter me out of hand, I'm sure you would at least inform me first, no?
Oh, sure. Count on it.
Silliness. Okay, we can't go in there yet. But we can go in here.
Make a Chantry Templars, whoever, save me! I didn't mean to kill him! Can you make this go away?
Yep. This is one of the bodies where we're doing favors.
I could have handled it. Thanks. I think I need to go hide somewhere.
Okay, see you later. Alright. I don't think there's anything in this room. Nope, nothing in here. And now we need to grab a quick save before we go in here. Because this is where the Grey Warden poster that said, hey, you know, friends of the Grey Wardens unite, it's a trick to lure us in. What's the password? The Griffins will rise again. Did I quick save it?
Another Grey Warden supporter.
Not just a supporter, Payton. That's a Grey Warden. She's the one Arl Howe is looking for.
Our trap landed a Warden? You've got one chance to surrender.
Loghain framed the Grey Wardens.
For what it's worth, I believe you. Not that I particularly care. We're not common guards, Warden. We're Howe's elite. Shavra, Tennant, and Jarvie, let's kill ourselves a Warden.
Oh, man. That's a mistake. Sorry. Alright, let's get behind these people here. Oh, chopped his head off. Okay, nobody died, right? Okay, good. Yeah, sorry about that, fellas. You picked the wrong Warden. Okay, we can go in here now and get the last piece of loot. Whoop. Okay, there we go. And we only have to come back here to talk to the hooded courier here. He's part of a quest. There's like, I want to say 4. I think there's 4 hooded couriers. Some all, you know, scattered about, and we have to go talk to all of them. But apparently we don't have the quest in our log yet. So let's quick save it here. Okay, so the White Falcons are going to ambush us on the way back to the market district. And being the OCD person that I am, I like everybody to walk away alive. I don't like to let anybody die. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to replace... I need Alistair as a tank. Of course, I have to go. My Warden, that is. I need Wynn as a healer. And I need Morrigan also. So I'm going to drop Zevran.
Braska.
And I'm going to grab Morrigan.
Indeed.
Okay, here's what I want to do. I want to undo my buffs. I want to grab a quick save. And I want to reload the quick save. sometimes it glitches out. So I just want to make sure that we're going into this fight all buffed up. Okay. Okay. And Morrigan has leveled up, so let's level her up. I'm just gonna cram it all into magic. Doesn't. Oh, hey. Shapeshifter. Hit next. What do we need here? 1 in vitality and 1 in clarity. So I'm gonna grab that and that. Grab that and that. Okay, walking bomb and spell shield. Alright. Need to set up Morrigan's tactics since she just leveled up. Set her as a healer. And we need to go down to a blank spot and put self, mana or stamina level less than 40%. Take a lyrium potion most powerful. Make it her top priority. So that way she'll drink a lyrium potion if she needs mana. I was gonna say she should go ahead and cast what she needs to cast there. And we're gonna grab a quick save. Okay, now we can head back to the market district and we will be ambushed by the White Falcons.
I was hoping I'd find you. I heard about the Pearl. I don't know how, but you got them to leave with no fuss at all. The Pearl's workers will...
Nobody gives orders to my men but me. A little lesson in respect is in order.
I see. Don't bother sparing these louts. Things are about to get messy.
Okay, here we go. This is a fun little fight. So, we got 4 party members and a dog, that's 5, and then we have, looks like 4 guards and Sergeant Kylon, I think his name is. So there's a total of 5 of us and 5 of, Sergeant Kylon and his guards. So it's like 10 against, I don't know how many there are. Do you want to count them real quick? Alright, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so it's not that badly outnumbered. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I'm counting 12. 12 versus 10. But what we're going to do is I'm going to take control of Morrigan. And here's how I usually do this fight. I let my party members behave with their whatever they're programmed to do. And win will keep my party members alive. And then what I do on Morrigan is I try to keep Sergeant Kylon's guards alive. So let's just make sure that my pardon me, that my warden is all set up. Alright, that's good enough. Just change Song of Courage to Song of Valor, because... Whoops, no, that's not right. Song of Courage. Okay, sorry about that. Alright. Alright.
Dear me, what's all the fuss?
Okay. Okay. Okay, do we have... Okay, there's a guard that needs a heal. We'll just hit him with a regeneration. Okay. There's 2 orange city guards and 2 yellow city guards. Okay, the 2 orange ones look like they're doing okay. And I'm stunned. Okay, now I'm not stunned. Alright, we gotta top off this city guard right here. And everybody else is in good shape, so let's just top him off. We'll just give him a regeneration. Alright. We have a yellow city guard that's fine. 2 yellow city guards. Okay, there's an orange city guard. And then we got another orange city guard over here. Alright, I'm gonna heal this guy. So heal this guy. Okay. Okay. 2 yellow city guards are in good shape. We got 2 orange city guards in good shape. Sergeant Kylon is about to die here, but I don't think he can die. So I don't wanna waste a spell on him. Oh, I need to grab a lyrium potion. Better put these on my hot bar here. Okay. Okay. 2 yellows, 2 oranges. Okay, we're still in good shape here. Okay, we're still in good shape here. Okay, the guard leader was, or the White Falcon's leader was killed. That was that codex that popped up. He drops an axe called Aohd, I guess. It's A-O-H-D. I have no idea how to pronounce that, but anyways, something's... I need my overhead view. Here we go. Okay, we have 2 yellow city guards, 1 orange city guard. There's 2 orange city guards. Okay, everybody's still alive. Everybody's looking good here. Let me help finish off mercenaries that are 2 orange city guards, 2 yellow city guards. Okay, everybody's still alive so far. Doing good. We're doing good. It looks like there's only 1 mercenary left. Okay, so there's Sergeant Kylon, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4 guards. None of my party members died. Sergeant Kylon didn't die. Cool. Perfect. I love it. I love it when a plan comes together. Alright, we're done here.
And people actually voluntarily attack you. Are they just stupid? Here's the payment I promised. I might have more work if you're interested. But I'm heading back to the market district. Back alleys are just too dangerous for me.
Love that voice actor. He's the same guy that does Sten, one of your party members. So good. So good. Okay, so I am Morrigan right now. Okay, so what we need to do, okay, now we need to switch back out. Okay, so we'll drop Morrigan.
Blast and damnation.
And we'll pick Zevran back up. Whoops. meant to turn that off. Quick save. Reload the quick save. So basically I just want to put Zevran back in the party because that was a special... That was like a special little situation there. Yeah, for your headcanon, for the story, lore, action, for what you need to think in your head, what you need to believe in your head for that to have worked. We could have been at the Pearl, and I could have said, "Hey Zevran, do you think you could go back to camp real quick and tell Morrigan to meet us at the Pearl?" And Zevran says, "Sure, I can." And he goes back to camp, and he says, "Morrigan, will you please join the warden at the Pearl?" And she would be like, "Fine, I'll go." And so she meets us at the Pearl. We go out into the street. We get into a fight. We help Sergeant Kylon. And then I say, "Hey, Morrigan, thank you for showing up to add some extra heals for this fight. Could you go back to camp and grab Zevran real quick?" And she would be like, "Whatever your desire." And then she would leave, and she would be like, "Oh yeah, Zevran, the boss wants to see you." And he would be like, "Of course I will go." And boom, now Zevran's back in the party, and so there, I told the little story. Alright, we're going to put all this in strength, hit next, grab this ability, it's a passive, so we don't have to worry about tactics. We're on our warden. Boom. Let's just take a look around and make sure we don't have any treasure chests or loot. This was a special situation here. Okay, those are not real doors. I believe this is the door we came in. Yep, this is the door we came in, so we'll go out this door just for fun. No traps here this time. Oh no! Okay, there's nothing up here. Nothing to see here. Show's over. Alright, quick save.
Well,
back to the marketplace. Okay, we're back in the marketplace here.
Foul and corrupt are they who have taken his gift and turned it.
We picked up a body.
Of course.
It says this is a good spot as any to dump a corpse. Just another bag of garbage flowing out of the city. Creepy. Dump the bag. Continue. Okay, so we just got we got rid of a body for somebody, but don't worry, it was for a good cause.
The deep dark before dawn's first light seems eternal. But
do we have any quests to hand in? Sergeant Kylon. Yeah, we got one for Kylon. So we'll go around here and we'll talk to Kylon real quick.
Good to see you back.
Need any more help?
I've got complaints in the Nord Noble Tavern that some mercenaries have invaded. Nothing violent has happened. The sellswords are probably just disturbing the noble's rarefied conversation. Just drum the louts out of there. The barkeep doesn't mind some blood. Or sport, as she called it. Captain said Denerim won't miss a few dead mercenaries. Do what you will, and good luck.
Okay then. We have permission to kill these guys. So, let's go check it out. First, we have a mission to turn in here with the crows, so we'll do that.
A little bird told me one of Logan's friends had an accident. Terribly unfortunate. You might want to look in the chest behind me. There might be something of interest.
Okay. Ooh, Dalish daggers, and a contract for Kadon Fey mercenaries, and a contract for Ambassador Gainley. Alright, we'll take all of that. Then we'll go ahead and outfit Zevran with these Dalish daggers. He's got some crow daggers on him right now, but let's give him these because they're really cool. Yeah. And boom. Yeah, look at those bad boys. Those are awesome. Okay. But he uses his bow anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay. And do we need to talk to this fella?
Find everything you need?
Yeah, we're good. We're good. Alright, let's get on out of here. Okay, we have a quest. Obviously, we have a quest that we finished for the bartender.
What can I get you, stranger?
I've finished a favor for one of your interested parties. He nods discreetly and makes note of the recognition you are owed. Nod and leave. Okay, I just want to see...
What can I get you, stranger?
What's on the board here? Ah, okay. Correspondus interruptus. Dead drops, which we're not going to do. I've already explained that in an earlier episode. Sign of safe passage. We are definitely going to do this quest. We have to go back into the Brazilian forest to take care of that. So we'll do that later. Now we have the Crimson Ores. Let's take care of these fellas.
What are you looking at? We're the Crimson Ores.
You're not wanted here.
Oh, you're threatening us. We're veterans of many battles. Who are you? Hmm?
Hundreds have died in my wake. You're just a number to me.
We were just leaving. Yes, Ores, we go to the docks.
It's funner just to intimidate them. There's no reason to kill them. They're not really bad guys. They're just kind of filthy.
Maker's blessings upon you, Warden.
Okay, you too. Blackstone Liaison. Irregulars. Blackstone Irregulars. Okay, that's all we have in here. We're done. We're done here. Hey, cool, it didn't crash. Good, I'm glad. Alright. Oh, there's a quest. Sergeant Kylon, the Crimson Ores. We have to go turn that in. Okay. Alright, let's go do that.
Edwina sends her thanks for getting rid of the Crimson Ores. Mind you, she's disappointed there was no fighting. Here's payment. You've helped out a great deal. Thanks for the help you've given. Unfortunately, I have more headaches to deal with.
Okay. So now, who was it that I was doing? Oh, that was the bartender. Okay, so you know what? I think we're done here for now. I think it's time to go to camp and go to bed. Yeah, there's nothing else to do here at this time. So it's time to move on. So we'll quick save. And then we'll head out. We'll head to camp. Yep. Okay, here we are at camp. Turn that off, and turn that off, and grab a quick save. Okay, so let's just go over here to Bodon and unload some inventory.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road.
Let me see your wares, Bodon.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Okay, just need to get rid of some stuff here that we don't need. All of these weapons and such. These robes I'll keep. I'll just keep these robes because I don't know what's what right now. I'll have to deal with that later. And we have all these gifts. Okay, that's it. Okay, I want to do a level check. Alright, 16, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 16, 15, 15, 15, and that's it. Okay, mostly everybody is 15. Let's see what kind of gear we get at that level. Okay, so 13 is tier 4 and 17 is tier 5. So nobody is 17 yet, so we should all be in tier 4 until we get to 17. So there's tier 4, that doesn't count. Tier 4, tier 4, tier 4, tier 4. The dog and shale don't count. Okay, Zevran has a tier 9 bow. Okay, that's weird. Tier 4, tier 4, tier 4. Alright, we just need to turn Zevran's gear into tier 4 stuff, or else it kind of feels like cheating. So we're going to go to our upgrade focus here. We're going to hit 4, and then we do the upgrade wand. This is a mod. I've explained it in other episodes. It's a mod I like to use because I like to make my own modified gear in the game because it's more realistic, and I don't like my gear to be too overpowered because I don't like to trivialize the challenge. I still like the game to be slightly, you know, difficult so that it's fun. If you just mow everything down, it kind of takes the fun out of it. So let's take a look at. It was Zevran, right? Whoops. Okay, he's got tier 4 stuff on now. Okay, good to go. Grab a quick save. Boom. And we can go to bed.
Of course.
Invite Alistair. Sleepy time. And here we are at the morning time at the end of another very long episode. This is a great place to grab a hard save. Look at all these camps. We save it at camp a lot. Camp, 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 camp. Okay, save game. Camp. And that's it. So as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time, folks.